Okay, we're over here, go to math.com, click on the algebra. Let's go down to reducing rational expressions. And you know what? I'll just click on that and look what comes up. Alright, so let's write this one down. We have negative 5x squared minus 27x minus 28. And that's going to be all over negative 5x squared minus 22x minus 21. Alright, so rewriting all that. Minus 28, and that's going to be all over negative 5x squared minus 22x minus 21. So the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and factor out this negative. We can do that. And you know what? Let's just write it over here. So negative 1, so we're going to factor that out. We're going to end up with 5x squared plus 27x and then plus 28. And then of course we can do the same thing down here in the denominator. So we have 5x squared plus 22x and then plus 21. Okay, so as you can see here, these negative ones are going to cancel out, so that's good. Alright, so let's take a look at this this top guy up here, and we may go through some of the intermediate steps on problems like this. We're looking for two numbers that when we multiply them together we get 28. Now, and I'm going to go ahead and write this out for right now. Okay, and we're going to call this A and this one B here. Okay, so A times B is going to give us 28, but now we got 5x times B and then plus A times X. So 5 times B plus A is going to be equal to, we better be looking at this one here, huh? Or this one, I mean, is equal to 27. Now let's take a look at 28. We got 1 and 28, right? Well, we know that 1 times 28 is 28, and we also know that 28 minus 1 is 27. It's 27. So, wait a minute, we got this 5 right here, never mind. Oh man, so 5 times, let's see, 1 plus, yeah, so 5 times 1 is 5 minus 28 is not 27. So we're going to need to break this down a little more. Okay, so what about 2 and, what is this, 14? 2 and 14. So let's see, 5 times 2 is 10, and 10 plus 14 is 24. And that's not going to work. Nope. And so what about 4 and 7? 4 and 7. So 5 times, okay, here we go. 5 times 4 is 20 plus 7 is 27. There you go. So B is going to be 4 and A is going to be 7. How about that? Right? So you have 5x, that's going to be 20, then 27, and 7 times 4 is 28. Okay. So sometimes skipping the intermediate steps could cause you some serious headache. So that's going to be the top one, right? That's going to be the top one. Now let's take a look at this guy right here. And so that's, we'll do our side work over here. So remember, we're looking for two numbers that multiply together to give us 21. And then, of course, we're going to do the same thing here. We got 5x, x. So we're going to have 5 times b plus a is equal to, you can't see that probably off the screen now, it's 22. Right, is equal to 22 here. Okay, so what number are we working with? Remember, 21 is going to be that key number. So we got 1 and 21. We put a 1 here, and then 21 here. Now that's going to be too big. So what about 3 and 7? We know if we put a 3 here, that's 15, and then a 7 here, that is going to be 22. There you go. So b is 3. And what are we considering to be b? This guy right here. Right. That's going to be 3, and that will be, a will be 7. 3 times 5 is 15, plus 7 is 22. Alright. I hate to erase stuff, and it's not a good practice to erase, but alright, so here we go. We can now cancel some things out. We have 5x plus 7, 5x plus 7 down in the denominator, and we're going to be left with an x plus 4 over an x plus 3. And of course, remember our negatives canceled out, so there you go. X plus 4 over x plus 3. Alright, that took a little time there, didn't it? Alright, so we're over here, gotomath.com, practicing some factoring. See you in the next problem.